Hello guys, hello and welcome to another episode of Hearts of Iron 4, Kaiserreich and the Ottoman Empire and curing the sick man of Europe. Yeah, I would pretty much say that we are cured right now, and we are just about to finish off our last and final enemy. It took a hell of a long time, but I feel really satisfied about this campaign right now. I'm still waiting for these 3 events, which I'm really looking forward to, but yeah, we're gonna bring down Russia, have peace, and do these 3 events and just enjoy it as a last final summary of this campaign. I don't know, not really a summary, a nice last finish of this campaign. So I can see that we actually lose. Wait, win. Here we're losing quite badly actually. Please stop. Let's see, here we are very much losing 2 versus 12. That's not the best odds. 1 versus a hell of a lot. Can we fix that? Yeah, you can stop that. You can attack right here instead. And I think that will pretty much save them. We have you guys, let's say you 2 attack right here, together with you 4. And let's see, that should pretty much save that direction. This one direction is falling back. You please attack right there instead of moving in, while you can move in right there, and you're doing what you should do. Cool, that should fix most of the bad positions right now. 1 bad right here still. Oh yeah, right, you fixed that direction, but you becomes a bad battle for you. Let's see, right here, yeah, I kind of expect us to fall right here. Right, we are doing very aggressively. Let's not be very aggressive anymore. Let's be reasonably aggressive. I want more troops and I want better front lines. So yeah, all the troops get to the front and I will see what I can do with you. You just save up a little power for a while longer. Otherwise, we're really good. We are excellent right now. We don't have to worry about anything. I think, at least. I don't think the Russians can push me back anymore. They had a good opportunity, but they squandered it once they got stuck right here. If they maybe would have done some kind of naval invasion, get around here, they could maybe have broken me. But right now, I'm in your nation, and you're taking a hell of a lot of losses, and I'm winning on most positions right now. And I think I have more reinforcements than you have. You have been fighting against me, a losing battle against me for many years now, and I don't have 23 million losses. I have 1.4. Well, I only have 4,000 more manpower, but I am not at scraping the barrel. I could actually increase this one without any very big penalties. Let's actually see. Yeah, I would have to increase manpower. Should we? Should we do it? We're defending the airstrip right here right now. You can actually be removed and just go up right. Actually, half of you right there, please. Let's actually grab half of you and assign right here, together with you. And you should split up and take another 300 right there. Thank you. Belarus, yeah, let's split you up in 2-2 and defend Belarus too. Thank you. Just basically get our air force in a bit everywhere. And just mess around with them. We have 500 extra airplanes, which I will more than willingly assign to more areas. Thank you. And you can get another 200 too. And you're not supposed to do that. Only air superiority, please. Why do you say 600? Oh, wait. Of course this is 600, but you have not deployed just yet. That's going to be soon, and you are waiting for nothing. Alright, everyone has gathered around the front right now. Yes, we have. We are decent in supply everywhere. Well, we are good in supply everywhere except right there and apparently right here now. Okay, are we ready to start pushing very aggressively again? I think we are. Not on you though, but I want it on you guys, please. Now charge in once again. Just strike with everything you have, because Russia shouldn't have that much left to give. Actually, they have quite a bit left to give. Let's see, we could... Let's see, these are my strategic bombers. Yes, they are. I'm gonna take you and assign right here into the heart area of Russia. Now you just need to assign enough fighters so I would be able to, well, kick you out of there. This is 600. Here's another. Here is 600. Assign right here. Get in here. Take a temporarily complete superiority, please. Come on, I need a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more, and we're losing a bit more as we're speaking. Oh, there we go. You assigned a hell of a lot more. Damn it. Then I will just have to fight fire with fire. Let's see. Everyone that can get in here, please get in there. Realize that you have lost this area. Come on. Realize that you're up. There we go, 82%. Why 82%? Yes, because Moscow is right here. That's a hell of a score, and I have 2 nukes that want to be used. Hey, let's send both. Actually, I should look at this. Yeah. This is what's gonna happen to you if you keep fighting against me. I don't want to kill more Russians. Like, I had never had a problem against you. I wanted a non-aggression pact with you. You betrayed me. You took it away. You broke it and then attacked me. So this is all up to you. This is all your fault. I never wanted any of this. So if you wanna fight more, lose more Russian lives, I'm fine with that. But I would like us not to do it. I like how I always somehow make some random weird speech when it's an AI I'm fighting. But it's true. I don't wanna fight them anymore. It's unnecessary. We have won. And all I want is a nice peace that we both can accept. AKA me grabbing most of your nation and you accepting that you are now the puppet of the Ottoman Empire. Let's grab those. Up. We have one more thing to do, and let's see. We have everything right here. I guess we can always get better ships right now. We might need it later. So the big question is, how much of defense do you have right here in the middle? We are pushing forwards quite heavily. Like, why it's going so well right now is because of our nation we built. It took a hell of a long time. We fell back. It's a nice ending, I think. We have one last big battle left with lots of enemies, and then we just accept peace for a while we do 3 focuses. God, this is actually gonna take 210 days. So I guess there's a lot of events, just talking about story stuff, and that's the cool thing. It's cool. Yeah, and then end with the nice event chain. Yeah, I think this will be very nice, since this was a very desperate, Daniel-heavy campaign. And it would be nice to finish it off with a smile on my face. Let's see. God, I'm gonna finish this campaign too. God. Pre-recording this much just really proves that the campaigns doesn't feel that long. Well, this is part 17? I don't know, actually. I think it's 7. No? Whatever, it doesn't matter. What matters is that I will have to figure out a new campaign. One more new campaign. I have made one more, but I'm not gonna tell you about it until that episode actually comes up. Wait. In this video, yeah. It has already come up right now. I didn't think about it. This will be one of the last episode I upload. Whoops. So yeah, that exciting build-up I just did is all in vain. Oh, but well, whatever. So we're pushing it right here. Bring this down. Let's see. No. Let's just wait. Let's just wait until we actually have to take some more stuff. Come on, just bring down Moscow. And how do we not have superiority right now? Yeah, you really pulled in everything right here now. So I think I'm just gonna pull back stuff. You go in right here, 600. I want you 600 to be right there. I want whatever's right here. That's tac bombers. These are fighters. Group them together, split in 2. Move up you up right there. You are being moved up and then pulled right there. Do we have a fighter for you? Yes, we do. Or an ace for you. We have an ace for you too. Let's actually group you together, split in 2, and see. Do we have another ace? Yes, or did I reassign you from anywhere else? I might have. Assign to fighter. Yeah, I probably just reassigned you from someone else. Never mind. Let's see. Yeah, why I want 300 right here is want you to split up and be right here. So basically just cover all the areas right now. Didn't I tell you to be right there? I made a mistake somewhere. Was it? No, you and you. No, you're supposed to be right there and assigned right here. Yeah, this is the correct one. Yeah, that's correct. Let's see. Now you're splitting up everything. Come on, I need 75% to nuke. We are pushing in right here. Very good. Let's see, how close are you to surrendering right now? Yeah, it's not a lot left. I think Moscow will be what's necessary to grab. Not even their true capital right here, Petrograd, which it is in Kaiserreich and not Moscow. So let's see, are we going in there? Are we grabbing it right now? Yes, we are. That's a 50-point capital. Holy crap. Maybe that should actually be changed in Kaiserreich. That should be the 51 and Moscow should be the 21. And we are really on actually that's only pulled it down 50 points. Holy crap. Moscow is really, or Moscow, Russia is really huge and has a ton of score. So yeah, you are a bit hard to break, but yeah, this was kind of what I expected. A long dragged out battle. Currently we are at 1.8 million losses and they are only at 24. We are taking a hell of a lot more losses right now. Everyone just hold, gather up against the front line, and then we'll do the last final push. Gather up your planning speed right now, and because the next time I press execute button, it's gonna be it. We're not gonna stop until everything is done. You can actually clean this up. It would be nice to just fix this. Just clean up as much as possible as until we do the final push, so we don't have to worry about the edge cases on the edge. Going right here. Oh, actually, if you attack right here, wait, are you against us? Oh, you are. Yeah, then I'll just have to finish you. God damn it, I was gonna cut units off right here against you, but yeah, that does not work if you're allied with them. You have a lot of troops assigned right here. Let's see, can we somehow get in and nuke their capital? Their true capital in this case. Move you up right here. Assigned right there, please. And then grab these fighters and assign right here very quickly. We have complete superiority. Petrograd, you are not immune to nukes either. I know you're very far in the north, but feel the power of a nuke. You lost 2% net units from that, so all your bonuses are now finally gone and I can finally start nuking you and bringing down that net unity. Let's just send another nuke here just in case something's arrived right there. Any more net unity down? Nope, that was it. That was all I could get from their little... Oh, wait, I had 2 naval... Can I really be that bold? No, that won't work. I was thinking maybe I can do a naval invasion like this, but yeah, you have way too many ships right there. Let's see, is everyone at the front line? Pretty much. What kind of planning bonus do we have right now? Not good enough. We're gonna wait a couple days. Just stand here and wait. Actually, and I'm gonna redraw this line a tiny bit. To something that's actually something I want. And I can see that we have, this is like mountains blocking me off to grab all of this. So you do not take the most annoying parts in Kaiserreich. Well, you still take this land, Siberia, so that's annoying. But you don't take this area. Alright, I can kind of accept that. Well, alright. So how much do we have right now? 2% every day, it's past 3 more days, so it should be about... What, full? I checked a couple of days ago and you barely had anything. Now you have pretty much full line. How much do you have in total? 50, yeah. So that's basically from empty to basically full in in a couple of days does not work. Well, most of you actually have full right now. So time to execute this order. Wait, what happened with my political power? Occupation. Holy shit. I knew it was something. I was looking at my political power and wondering why it went down so incredibly much. I need that political power. I was gonna raise the manpower law and I can't do it right now because I don't have enough political power. Shit. I think we're fine still. We're taking about as much land as we are getting right now. We're... Oh, no. With the monthly ticks of 16,000 men. I think we will just slightly go plus in manpower. Holy shit, that's so close. That's ridiculous, really. But this is proves how many men I'm losing right now. So just imagine how many men the Russians are losing right now. Probably more than me, but for me it's more damaging than the Russians losing 27 million, or it's much less damaging for them to lose 27 million than me losing 3 million. Much less I think I said that correctly, but I'm a bit whatever. So you're gonna bring this down, you're gonna bring that down. How close are you surrendering right now? It should be very close. Wait, You lost more? No, no, I just grabbed a bunch more cities. Very good. Let's see if we can do end this with a bang. Literally. Let's see. Where do we want to do it? Novgorod? Sure. This is the final... Well, the final move of the Russian... of my war against the Russians. There we go. Boom. Really, literally, right now. Just literally a boom. Ended the Russian war. And now, peace. Finally, after I don't know how long, it's finally peace in our time for the Ottomans. And we can finally cure the sickness that has been plaguing us for such a long time. I'm not gonna be too harsh against them. I'm gonna take a decent chunk of land, but we're not gonna take everything. Actually, that's a bit too much. I think something like this is what I want. Just surrounding, getting our tiny Mare Nostrum right here. I think we're happy with this, to be honest. Lithuania. Alright, I have to take you to be able to make puppets out of you. Oh, that's annoying. So let's end this turn. This is my land right now. Is there anything else I'm missing or something? Oh yes, yes, I am missing something. I wanted to unite this land too. I wanted to basically get something, yeah, something like this. Just unite all my lands into a nice pile. This is a bit too far to the east, to be honest. No, I want around this lake. Is that too much? Yeah, it kind of is, but otherwise we won't have nice borders. Maybe this one is enough. Sure, let's end that. A nice pile of everywhere. Yeah, cool. Then we're gonna pass, and we're gonna pass. Which means we're gonna, let's see, Russian Empire, liberate to Prussia. Liberate. Maybe we should just liberate a bunch of stuff. That could be fun. Ukraine, anything right there? No. Liberate all of those nations. And let's see, Russian... I don't really care about you. I'm done. Whatever happens, happens. Take as much land as you want, take as little as you want. The Ottoman Empire is now happy with what they got. And they're not really happy with the border gore that the other nations created. Oh god, this is awful. Let's just have the screen like this. And embrace what we got. A bit more like this. God damn it. So this is our... Damn it, I can't look at the map correctly. This is horrendous. I kind of want to reload the save. Come on. Did you really have to make it this ugly? Ugh, horrible. Can we somehow avoid looking at it that way? No. Let's see. Diplomacy map mode. Ah, this looks much better. So, now we don't have ugly colors. This is the final Ottoman Empire that we, well, arrived at. We are now gonna go down here. Oh wait, we need to wait for an event right here. We need to wait for an event that triggers. Annexation of Azerbaijan, yeah. We're gonna continue with military occupation. Fate of Georgia. Restore, continue with the occupation. I don't care what we're going with. Now we're only waiting for this. We need a we basically need an event. Let's see. Fate of Tokryva, occupy them. Whatever we get, I don't care. We're gonna stay right here and wait for just events. We have 0 manpower right now. Wow, that's harsh. Well, we occupied more land before we ended this war. Anyway, every man, woman and child I have, you're now on, well, just, let's say stability mission. You're just gonna occupy all the land we possibly have. Into one big nice pile of, well, a big nice pile of garrison order. Just to show that we are really portraying our dominance while we're just letting the game run, actually. Because, well, that's all we're waiting for right now. God damn it, AI. Why did you create this border gore? A bunch of people are now, well, ending their non-aggression pacts with me, but that's kind of understandable. We had that enemy together, but no longer. Why I'm doing this is just to have something to do, because I really look forward to those events right now. And if I will have to wait, come on, just give me that random event. Because it's apparently not something I can pick right now. I could always just look up in the comments and see if someone said the exact event ID. Because they might have, in case of that event not firing. I'm pretty sure someone did, quite long ago. But this feels so nice. Like, I don't, to be honest, if it's really a good event chain, that's awesome, and I really look forward to reading it. But the real victory for me right now is just I managed to do it. After all the pain it cost me, Bulgaria, that we had those freaking revolts that almost destroyed our nation, we still somehow pulled it back. And this veteran difficulty, oh god, that was a much bigger penalty than I expected. I would not think that that Ottomans would be so harshly penalized by, or so harshly in need of political power. It was just ridiculous. They needed it for everything. And well, minus 25% is quite bad. And especially since we couldn't remove some of the bad events, like Ottoman decline, because, well, we were constantly in war, and especially when Russia declared war against us, it was just horrible. And everyone just gather around right here, right now. Just get into this front. Do we have enough troops for this? No, we don't, because of that one. But let's cover the rest. And see where everyone just chooses to stand. Yeah, I guess I can always build a couple of nuclear factories while we're waiting, just to see if we can reach the nuke cap before the game ends. So, I'm actually gonna pop up the YouTube videos now and see if I can search for the cool events. Let's see, studio, let's go to community. Because, well, if it is that I can't get the event because I was at war, I'm at peace right now, and I can make this campaign interesting again by declaring war, but then I can't get the event. See how I'm in a penalty right now. Let's see, Ottoman event. Come on. Let's see, no, you can, let's see, Daniel, you can only get the event, you need to fix Ottoman decline, you need to be at peace. Okay, I am at peace right now. Maybe I need enough political power. Like, I need to be plus in political power. The investigation pops sometime after Ottoman axis was settled. When you get close to winning, the game will present you two options. Sign a military peace and start paying you war reparations. Beat, for 200 political power, you can continue until you annex them all. Yeah, I did that. I annexed them all. But making a capital will take some time, so Ottoman decline will stay longer. After the investigation event pops, and again you can decide whenever to investigate or not to investigate, and that's a bad one. Let's see. If I recall correctly, you can do an immersive and really effing cool event chain that will happen. I won't spoil it for you. Okay. Please read through the events. It's a great amount of intel. Let's see. Come on, I need those events then. Let's see. Maybe because of that puppet bug right in the beginning, right here it won't happen or something. Let's see. Is anyone telling me the event IDs? No, I don't think so. Damn it. I want to have those events right now. They can't tell me about the really cool events and then have nothing happen about that. And someone saying, yes, the fighting corruption event is one hell of an event. Come on, I really want it now. Oh wait, I could just cheat myself to it. Because they're saying fight corruption event is one hell of an event. Okay, I'm gonna do it right now. First of all, we could just wait until political power goes up, but hopefully you're fine with me. I'm just gonna add 200 political power in case of we needing political power for something. Or maybe it just fires. I'm gonna give this another week or something, just to see if it fires right now. 2 days, 3 days, maybe? Nope. Whatever, I'm not gonna wait then for it. So I'm gonna write focus.no checks, which means I don't have to wait for anything. I'm gonna start that, I'm gonna turn this off and see what happens. Because it, come on. Then I'm gonna do it. With no checks on. Now, very weird stuff might happen in the world. Like, different nations doing events that they can't really do. But I want to see what this happens right now. When the game doesn't work with you. So let's see. Give me the cool events, and I want to read it out all to you, because this will be a pretty much perfect length of episode then. God, we are just defending every single territory right now. I'm just imagine if an event would spawn right now, just Arab revolt or anything. We're like, yeah, we have troops pretty much chasing everywhere. I would pretty much slaughter whatever kind of revolt that might be a deferred Arab revolt. No. Alright, should we miss one territory? Or a piece of land, not a territory. Right there, state, and we missed this. We also have small islands right here that we missed. And that should be it. Now. Wait, this is not gonna work because they're missing something? Or is this just taking a while to get the events? Come on. I don't want to wait the entire day for this. But I'm still going through the entire thing. So, we can at least read what's saying right here. It has become clear that the Ottoman Empire will not be cured of its illness as long as corruption lives on. Sooner or later, one of them must destroy the other. And I rather destroy the corruption than destroy my, finally, I would say, cured empire. But apparently you don't see it that way. After that, we have eliminate military factions. There exist factions within our military that hold loyalties other than to the Sultan. These ideologically nationalistic and even religious cliques are loyal to various hidden societies, will be the death of our armed forces if something isn't done. And the last one, rebuild Ottoman intelligence. Are all agencies, the organization and special organization of the CUP, have degraded into a corrupt paramilitary organizations more concerned with backstabbing each other than gathering foreign intelligence. This must be corrected. Okay, those are pretty cool at least. But now I want to see what else is this? This path not implemented. All right, that thing. So yeah, where are the events? Maybe every 40 days. No, that does make sense. Every 70 days, so you get 3 events. God, it's just so many troops randomly out in the world right now fighting a billion other wars. It just takes a while. I could of course disable the AI, but that might be causing some kind of issue because this event might fire different nations. I don't know exactly. Well, I think we did the Ottoman Empire justice in grabbing more land that they, well, we grabbed definitely more land than they actually had. I just wish I could look at it more because this is a hell of a border gore and I wish I never saw that. I should have just annexed Russian Empire. I should have just annexed them. But otherwise, we're looking pretty good. We are definitely not the sick man of Europe anymore. Strong man of Europe, that's something. You, well, lived up to your father's dream, at least. You brought the Ottomans back. So, head of police murdered. Terrible news. Yeah, I'm not gonna slaughter. Head of was murdered outside his house this morning on the parliament orders. Was leading a royal investigation into corruption concerning the embezzlement of Yalova crown land revenues. Several witnesses report seeing 2 assassins firing from an unmarked white car before driving away. There is no doubt that the assassination is linked to the Yalova case, and search for the white car is already underway. This is clearing a hornet's nest and end of the investigation. Yeah, so this is the bad one that you all told me about, and I need to do this, and we will get to the bottom of this, definitely. Okay, finally. Okay, you're getting quite quickly right now. Head of police murdered, but we already had that one. Okay, we got it twice. It might be because of the no check focus we did, but hopefully it won't. Okay, what? Agile is grown. Excellent, sure. Arrest lead to high officials. Following the trail of paperwork from Crown Side, the police inspector were unable to uncover how the crown revenues were embezzled. 8 officials from Treasury, 3 administrators from Yalov, and Undersecretary of the Interior were found to be stealing funds through a series of transactions. The police are already ready to make arrests, but arresting such high official could lead to other unforeseen complications. Shall we issue the arrest? Forgive, defend, and investigation? No, bring them to justice, of course. God, we can't do both of these events twice, so I'm just gonna add 50 PP once again, and just, oh god, we actually, okay, let's just add 300. because I want to see what happens. I don't want to be, oh, you can't pick this option because you don't have enough political power or anything. I want to read through everything. So, okay. Why we're getting it twice is weird, but maybe because of console commands. I just want to enjoy these events right now as a final thing. I don't want to be stressed or have to wait to pick the events because I have low political power. So, evidence points to Terduc. Oh god, I'm just gonna slaughter all names. I'm gonna keep to just jumping over the names and you can read it. General arrest attracted great attention and were processed by several prominent politicians. Mehmed, Ottoman party foremost among them. From the preliminary reports, it appears that there are many corrupt officials had connections to the parties, and the Undersecretary of Interior currently under arrest was a close relative to Mehmed, who nominated him for the position in 1917 during his time as Minister of Finance. And even though the money trail does not reach Mehmed, evidence concluded shows that he worked to cover up the scandal and protect the corrupt officials through his political connection. Should we take action against politicians? Yes, of course. Arrest them. No exceptions. No one shall be able to... that we get both. So, Constantinople Corps prevents arrests. Police officers attempting to arrest Mehmed and 7 other politicians were blocked by soldiers of Constantinople Corps today. Armed units preventing arrest took them into hiding and on location. This is great confusion on what's going on. And let me guess, we're gonna get that again, yeah. Okay, click that. Really, this was gonna cost me 1 billion political power, really. So, the palace raid. The Purge reached the palace as an armed battalion forced its way into the... After killing 4 royal guards defending the entrance, soldiers and armed civilians entered the palace grounds. Sporadic resistance was offered by the palace guard once inside the building. According to unconfirmed reports, Sultan... Yeah, is that us? Yeah. Sultan Ahmed IV barricaded himself in the royal chambers as the approach, and now after the siege, Sultan managed to break through the door and terrible fight was ensured. And his personal guards were slain in fighting. Undeterred, captured... and proclaimed him new Sultan. It appears we have no other choice but accept this terrible turn of events. Accept the inevitable, or Osmavad rides out. Descends here. Fight the rebels. So this is, he dies. He becomes a new. Let's see. Remove all head of government. Wow, that's a hell of a... Remove natural spirit investigation. No! This ends here. Fight the rebels. Osman rides out. Ottoman Field Marshal was insist with his friends when he received news of the palace raid. In the Mercedes SS, he went straight for the royal stables in control of the 300-strong cavalry regiment, and Seminole Lancer units formed. Okay, in full similar uniform, armed with lances, carbine, and cavalry sabers. Okay, this is pretty epic right now. Hair racing a bit. The household cavalry charged downhill to the palace and crushed the paramilitary rebels positioned outside. Assaulting the palace itself, chased the rebels through the building and rescued Ömer. God damn it, I should not even say that. Osman was reportedly engaged to find the Sultan murdered, and sworn justice shall be done. On his order, the cavalry regiment was quickly assembled outside the palace. Onwards. Let's see. Reckoned 2 unexpected horseback assault from Osman. The clique sent out 2 armored battalions to reinforce the palace. Upon reaching the palace, however, both units disobeyed their commanders and switched sides to support the well-liked warrior prince. After appointing a trustworthy officer to command the formation, Osman placed a loyalist infantry battalion to guard the palace and took over the other battalions with him to the parliament. Encouraged with no resistance at the parliament, Osman positioned his infantry to defend the main road and marched on with his cavalry. The elite cavalry regiment soon rescued... God damn it, I wasn't... I didn't think it would be this long, but it's pretty good. Held by the rebel paramilitary regiment, who regularly crossed the bridge every week to join Sultan in Moscow, defeated the rebels on the northern side and charged across the bridge to rout the rebels on the southern side. The Spleen portrait lay ahead of him and a great hill and defended by rebels. Forward, show no mercy. Armed pursuit, the situation rapidly descended into chaos as soldiers from the Constantinople Corps took the streets and martial law was declared. Within an hour, army units took control of the Sublime and major bridges, telegraph stations across the city. A battalion of soldiers led by 2 armed civilians were also reported to be moving forwards the royal palace. -1 appellate power. Change stability to very low stability. Really? Holy crap. Palace raid. Really? This event, double event right here, so we need even more appellate power. Holy crap. Because we're gonna get everything double. Ottoman captures discipline poor. Ottoman marched his regiment uphill to take the War Ministry and end the rebellion where it began. After hours of heavy fighting across the Bab Ali Avenue, Ottoman and his cavalry routed the remaining rebels and captured the ministry. Once in control of the War Ministry, Ottoman had radio orders sent out to all units of Constantinople Corps to return to the barracks and spent the rest of the night organizing cleanup operation across the city. Some rebels tried to escape with boats while others simply surrendered. By dawn, all remaining of the rebellion and were the bodies and the smell of gunpowder. A great victory. And I guess we're gonna get everything right now. Twice, forward show no mercy. A great victory. Thank you. Really? And that was, I guess, one part of this fighting corruption. Osman executed rebels. Osman, the hero, the defender of the rebels, defeater of the rebels, not defender, and commander of Royal Cavalry, organized the capture of several hundred rebels in the following days. In the purge, rank and file of soldiers were sent on military prisons for the crimes against the constitution, but their commanders weren't as lucky. Osman ordered the officers and all paramilitary units to put to death for the acts of treason. Ready the firing squad. Almost back to normal, thank you. So low stability right now. Osman executed murder. Firing squad hanging. Oh, I get to choose this. After the first round of execution, Osman had the leaders of the push brought to the square for court-martial. The 6 men were quickly convicted of the murder of the Sultan, sentenced to death. The only question remained was how. Firing squad or hanging? Firing squad. Let's not be cruel, let's just end them. Let's end them like they ended the Sultan. Actually, we should update this. Wait, you're still? Oh wait, no, that's this new guy, but it's just the same portrait. Very high party popularity. Oh, cool. So, in uniting the land, we also got very high party popularity. Osmanfjord crowned Sultan. Having restored order to the capital, Osmanfjord assumed full control of the Ottoman armed forces and graciously allowing Henrik to go into retirement. But, okay, I guess this is gonna update as soon as the event is done. Osman, first son of Mehmed, rode into the Sultan Mosque at the head of the cavalry. Surrounded by immense crowd, he entered the mosque alone. Mosque. What the fuck? It's mosque. Why do they say that? Swedish suddenly popping into my head. The mosque alone for the sword ceremony. After brief prayers by the clergyman, the ancient sword of Osman was brought forward. Osman would astonish everyone by taking the sword and trying it to his belt himself. Defiance into the custom. The ceremony ended with the declaration of the new Pashad to the public. Later that day, the 44-year-old Sultan visited tombs of his ancestors around the old city in preparation of his sovereignty duties as Sultan Osman Rabi. Long live the Sultan. Ottoman completes the focus, fight corruption, removes national spirit investigation. Osman IV. Fight corruption is done. So you were only 210 days, so you would make sure that we finished everything. Eliminate military factions, please. This was a lot of reading from me. I expected this to be a normal length episode, but this will be longer than usual. If the continuous events right now is, well, as good as the last one. Russian Empire declared war on Ukraine. Yeah, these are stuff that will happen now. That we actually wait. We can probably turn off no checks right now. No, we can't apparently. Because we never got the investigation event, really. So, military factions. The clique, a large clique of the officers within an army known to be... Oh, right, that's why we got the events twice. Because we started the event twice. A large clique of the officers known as afflicted with the parties, committed with the revolts and against monarchy. As military wing of the Young Turks, these officers had to make a mass rebellion against Abdulhamid II in 1908 and later dethroned him in 1909. Now the exiliated men of the same men appears to be working to undermine the Ottoman authority. It seems like these men have loyalties other than to the nation and Sultan. Remove them. Of course. No! My best commander was removed! God damn it. Well, I guess the Sultan himself will lead the army. God damn it, this could have been so much more epic if I had a possibility to have him lead the army against the Russians. Damn it. Let's see, military factions. Let's see, they only did what's right. We removed on principle. A small group of officers, silenced them as the saviors officers, were responsible for a series of threats against the Young Turks government in 1912. The shadow group claimed to be fighting for the Ottoman democracy and freedom, and were silently backed by the liberal Entente party. Tried himself to limit the Young Turks' influence in the army, but were ultimately defeated and purged. After the Valkyrie, however, Sultan Mehmed IV appointed the Halaskar officers to be important posts in the army in attempt to counterbalance the Young Turks. Today we are faced with a particular question. We're not in a part of the yet considered a well-defined clique within the army with great political influence. Shall we remove him from the army or let them keep their posts? They only did what was right. We must remove them on principle. I don't want any high-powered officers and naval officers in my nation. I should be the sole ruler, or Osman IV should be the sole ruler, controlling them, and well, we just need to make sure. Military faction, another clique, a large clique of our officers in the army, well known, affiliated with the parties, completed in the recent revolt against monarchy. Well, we already read that. We're just getting everything twice right now, as last time. Let's see, is this all of it? And then rebuild Ottoman intelligence is the last one. Yeah, we must remove them principle. That's the same thing right there. God, I would have needed so much bullet power to be able to do all of this. Well, I could count half of it because we got everything twice, but so far a pretty goddamn good event chain, and I'm glad I actually read it, even though my throat hurts right now. Oh well, it already did, but recording lots of episodes makes that, well, yeah, it will happen because you're talking so intensively for such a long time. Let's see, come on, is there anything more right here? Probably is, but the game is running so slowly right now. Come on. The investigation. Yeah, we would have needed that one for everything. Yeah, probably something weird happened once the puppets appeared. Something broke in the event chain that would lead up to, because the Axis War right here, because it's integrated. The puppets were integrated with the Axis War, and probably something about that destroyed that we could never get the investigation event. Hopefully that wasn't the really awesome one, and hopefully the cavalry charge of, well, Osman IV was the really awesome one. I will see if I can read anything about that. Let's see, Kaiserreich. Nope. Let's see. Let's just check the comments again. I don't want to read everything if there's something more. Let's see. No, I don't think so. I can't at least read anything about it. In my comments, that is. No, let's just wait out these events then and see if there's something more cool to come. And we finally got back to average ability. Thank you. Let's just continue right now. God, it would have been nice if it actually was a revolt of like 10 divisions right here that fought. And, well, I would be able to pull troops. Well, that would have been pretty easy. I was kind of expecting something more to happen on the map. Then I could just done like this, kill the rebels. But still, it was nice to just read through it. The brave Ottoman, the brave charge of the cavalry. Nice. So we're eliminating. I just want to see this Ottoman decline. I just want to see this one disappear. And that then we have truly done. Removed this sick man of Europe. Lithuania. Today's the first day. Let's see. So, okay. Yeah, I read that event. I thought it might have been something special. First day of office, first day of... No, it was a classic event. So, the Cretan state. With the transaction finance with the Germans and the status of Cretan state have come forward on agenda. As Cretan state was originally created because of a weak grasp on the island, the majority of the ministers are pushing to just shuffling the government shuffling dominant in Crete. However, a few harsh men are calling for a direct annexation. No, we're ending its autonomy. It's my land right now. We had to fight to take everything from it. It was Cyprus, I think. Half Cyprus, half Ottoman, or something. Or was it completely? I don't remember actually. It was such a long time ago I fought these wars. I think we had to take it. And now it's... Well, yeah, they revolted against us, and that was one of the few revolters we brought down. Or? I don't actually remember. It was such a long time ago. But yeah, we're gonna keep them under our control. So, 10 more days right here. I'm suspecting an ending event, and then one more, or maybe 2 more big events from here. Requesting national Jewish lobby. Always welcome to Jews since the reign of Sultan, who always settled his land. Let's see, they are an integrated part of Empolyon. However, rise of Zionist laws have been passed to prevent mass settlement for Jews in Palestine, while a road restriction on the pilgrims recently have very approachable of a national Jewish law, asking for less conscription law. We will not jeopardize the ability of Palestine. That's 200 police power. This is minus 400. Grant complete freedom. Minus 4 in police power. Wow, that's a pretty good one. Consumers minus. This is just allow limited. Let's agree to what they want. They ask for it lighter. Let's just agree to that then. And rebuild Ottoman intelligence. Reports corruption. Today we received very troublesome of concerning. Now we get it. That was a very long time. It took a hell of a long time to actually get it. So this is the investigation rate. So we could still get it. Damn it. But wait all this time to get it. Like 20 minutes just to get the event while I'm sitting doing nothing. That wouldn't have been that fun. Hopefully you will forgive me about that. I will see when I get back from Gamescom. Today we see very troubling reports about unlawful use of the crown laws in several bureaucrats. Yeah, yet another group legally renting out royal property. I want this action. Yeah. Okay. Now we have that event, which means I can have focus no checks off right now. Because now we have the investigation event. Minus 5 opportunity, minus 10% police power. Even less police power, wow. Kaiserreich and Ottomans really hate police power, they just refuse it. Play it with veteran difficulty and boost your enemies. Oh god, that would be horrendous. But now, yeah, rebuild the Ottoman intelligence and we'll see if we get a cool, fine ending event right here. Oh, and to stretch. Breaking. It's always good to stretch, children. Me talking to children. Lol. So yeah. Still, it was a very nice campaign. And let's see who did suggest it and or hashtag remind me about it or slash not hashtag. Oh god, embarrassing. Slash remind me about it. And let's see. Which camera is it? Chat, window capture, nope. I can actually not find it. Here we go. Properties, yes. And he was already out select, so it was Empolyon 2. Then you want to remind you from the stream to play an ID. Play the sick around Europe, aka the Ottoman Empire in Kaiserreich mod. Be hard to survive the Arab attack. Well, it wasn't that hard to actually, it was goddamn hard to survive it. We held our ground until we slowly fell back until we made some kind of last stand right here, I think. And then the Russians attacked. Oh, actually, no, we pushed them back a bit, but the Russians attacked. So we let them push in before, because I was failing, I just lost. So we pushed back, let Persia take back the land, so we only had one province against Russia, and then just held, until Russia declared war against the Axis, which made them spread out their troops more. I rushed for Egypt, ended that war, took more land, and then I managed to hold here until like 12 million losses, or maybe even more, 50 million losses, and we pushed back them right here. We took Greece, we took some more land, then we pushed down Bulgaria and took their land, and then we did the final push up here, and brought Russia down with a couple of nukes to add. But yeah, it was a nice campaign. I like it. Thank you for suggesting it, and all of you other people who also suggested it. I know I saw a lot of comments about it, but he was the one I found easiest because he commented on several videos about it. Lots of likes too. So we have another 30 more days before we end this campaign. I liked it. It was kind of hard. Panic Daniel appeared many times during this time, and the last episode. Still, we had a bit of trouble right here. I was kind of worried about manpower once we did the final push, especially since police power. I completely missed that. Occupation right here in Kaiserreich is just costing so much more than in our other mods and vanilla. Just hell of expensive to hold this land. I wonder what would happen if I would have lost all that manpower. Lost the manpower, I would have to wait. I would just basically have to hold this line for another 100 days or something before I could raise the manpower law, and during that 100 days they could have pushed me back quite a bit, and this campaign would have been, well, delayed by a couple of episodes maybe even. Because it was just that I could keep pushing and continue pushing and continue pushing that really held me alive right there. Not giving them the opportunity to rebuild, because they still had, let's see, I have 200 right now with all of this land under my sole control, with pretty much everything, yeah, with everything repaired. They had more than 200 with the land they had left, and that would have been horrible. You could have just rebuilt so much equipment in that short of a time. A newly founded intelligence agency needs experienced leaders. Several capable candidates suggested for this job, all remains a decision. So, logistics specialist, +5 decryption, city bombing, or supply consumption, and this is the same thing. I can't say your name, so Ali, you are my man. And another 5 days, 7 days before that happens, and we'll finally remove the investigation, and we will probably oh, actually, that event should probably have been removed right now. I think the first one said it. No, actually, only said... No, right, if I picked one of the options, it would have removed it, and we didn't. Good. So, 2 more days, 1 more day, and done. Rebuild the Ottoman intelligence network, update, and we do not have... Let's see. We don't have Ottoman decline anymore, that's very good. Settlers in Palestine, each time you flock to them, and let's see. Grant them local economy, our greatness came from centralized government, not giving away power. Let's see, since the settlement of Jerusalem and Ramat had become clear Hebrew, rapidly becoming the second, some might even argue, first language Palestine. Our greatness came from centralized power, not giving power away. Yeah, it came from centralized power, and we're not going to give it away for anything. This is our Ottoman Empire, and we created it. We removed the Ottoman decline, we pushed back all our enemies, and we expanded quite a bit too. So with this, I want to thank you for joining me for this campaign. I hope you liked it. I hope you comment and that you subscribe, and that I will see you guys in my next, well, episode, campaign, whatever I decide to do after this. Bye. That was a horrible ending. Let's do my classic one. Like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you guys next time. Bye, and bye.